August movies that come out on my birthday month. This week is XXx, and I'm here with the huge. What's up, Randall?
Hey.
And Bjorn.
Yo.
Right? Bjorn is dressed like the movie.
My biggest regret is I didn't shave my head. I should have done that this morning. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm so mad.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I needed a summer cut anyway. I should have done it.
It's just been one disappointment after another.
Yep. I'm just disappointing Randall today.
I'm not mad at the jacket. Randall's got thoughts.
I had thoughts.
What are your thoughts? I want to know.
I don't care now.
I'm curious. You had a visceral reaction to this?
Oh, he had the kind of morning where confronted by whimsy is a little aggressive. Feels personal.
That's kind of That's a little bit it.
Is it jealousy or is it what's the whimsy issue that you have?
How dare you feel whimsical when he's feeling stressed? He just had to sit in traffic, and you're over here being whimsical, all up in his face like an asshole.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why are you doing this to him? I can't believe you wore that jacket at Randall.
Yeah, fuck. God damn it, Jeff. Just going to say, how dare you wear that jacket at me?
You know, the best part about this jacket is like a week ago, we were going through our closet trying to get rid of stuff.
You almost threw it away?
No, Paul wanted to get rid of it. He's like, let's get rid of this. When are you ever going to use it? Right now.
Fuck you, Paul.
Yeah, a week. Just a week. Turns
using
out,
it
probably a lot now.
Yeah. It's probably going to come up again.
Yeah, jackets like that don't not come up in our movies. It's not the first time you could have worn it.
Also, one of the other reasons that I'm like a little mad is because I have like a legit bomber jacket and I didn't like that costuming for this doesn't cross my mind.
Yeah.
So once I saw it, I was like, fuck, I could have worn my bomber jacket.
Okay, there. Thank you for being honest with us, for once.
Yeah.
Notorious fucking liar.
Yeah. Withholding Randall over here. And the glasses, too. These are very 90s. They're the closest to or not 90s, like
early 2000s.
Early 2000s hanging on to the 90s.
Yeah.
Extreme sports.
This pod is probably gonna have more to do with the outfits than most episodes we make.
Yeah.
Because other than that, they're just some cool jumps.
Have we even said what movie?
Yeah, XXx.
XXx.
Yeah, that's right.
We said it at the end of the last one, and I've already said it this time for sure.
The 2000s.
I actually said it before I brought you guys in this time. I was starting a new thing by forgetting. And then quickly remembering seamlessly. Anyway, the listeners won't know because this will be edited out.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Don't you dare.
So, has anyone seen anything since the last time we recorded? The last episode we did was Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Right.
Has anybody watched anything since then? Go.
Yes. I've watched several things.
All right, pick one.
Pick one.
Right, or
one?
Make the list, but pick one. You
Pick
just
one to
tell us
talk
what
about.
you tell us which ones you saw, and I'll decide which one we talk about.
Fair enough.
I want
Okay.
to hear the list.
So, Demolition Man.
Okay.
Blowout.
Oh, nice.
Showgirls.
Okay.
Incendies. Which, it's Denis Villeneuve's first movie.
Okay.
Failsafe.
All right.
This and Sorcerer.
Wow.
Let's not talk about Demolition Man because that will be the whole episode.
Well, and we're
Probably going to
do
Demolition
Man at
yeah,
some point.
I figured.
I already forgot the list.
So, just pick
Blowout's,
one.
Blowout's awesome.
Blowout's, yeah.
Which one is that?
Blowout is Brian De Palma directing John Travolta, who's a Foley artist.
He's recording sounds for a horror movie.
And he records an assassination attempt
That's
assassination of a political figure.
I was thinking of 400 Blows.
I've heard of that.
Which is like, I was
John
like,
actually
all right,
bought
you
it.
film student. It's like some silent black and white movie. I don't know. It's like on par with The Bicycle Thieves.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not this.
No, that's a great
just
movie.
some early 80s like high-end schlock.
What? Blowout?
Blowout, yeah, like it's film noir, right? Just kind of gets tangled up in a thing. He's not really that kind of guy. It's a cool thing, like the thing he records a car, like a car tire explodes and the car flips off off a bridge and the guy dies. But because he's got the recording, he can slow it down enough so that there's two.
You can hear basically
sounds.
two sounds.
Like you could hear somebody shoots out the tire or whatever. So, but he could separate the sounds because he got the right. It's like the conversation. It's like a slightly less thoughtful version of the conversation. The conversation is almost only thinking.
Yeah.
Blowout has a little more action.
Yeah. And Travolta's not as he's not as like
Travolta.
He's a more static character.
He's
than
a much
Gene
more
Hackman.
static character.
Gene Hackman comes apart at the end of the conversation, and John Travolta.
Well, I mean, John Travolta at the end, you don't see him coming apart, but what he does at the end and how he reacts to what he does at the end surely insinuates if that movie goes on for 10 more minutes, he's coming the fuck apart.
Yeah, but we don't have to see it.
Yeah.
We'll watch him take apart his apartment.
Yeah.
And then play a saxophone.
Yeah.
So yeah, hell yeah, Blowout.
Blowout's
dope.
Yeah, real good.
You watch anything, Bjorn?
I did. I watched a few things, but I want to talk about Dark City.
I have heard so much about Dark City recently.
It's kind of like The Matrix, but it ran, walked, so The Matrix could run. It's very similar, but it's great. It's one of those that like got totally lost because it came out the same time as Titanic and just completely, did not.
Much like Sorcerer in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I really liked it. And I had remembered liking it, and then I saw it on I think it was in your library or something, and I was like, oh, cool. And I just made a decision. I was like, I just want to watch something. Because I got a new like surround sound thing for our TV room, and it's so sick. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. It's got a subwoofer, which apparently I say weird, and
do.
I'm going to commit to that. I've committed to it. I will die on that hill. It's woofer.
It's
not woofer.
But that's fine.
It's woofer.
You admittedly say it weird, which means you're taking on the responsibility of being incorrect.
Well, Geoff finally explained it to me. What I couldn't even hear it, and people would be like, "You're saying that weird," and I'm like, "I don't hear what I'm saying wrong." And he explained it. It's not like a roof. It's like a woof.
It's like
I understand why. Like it's
like a
spelled
dog
like roofer. You don't say rougher. You say roofer. And so we say woofer because it's spelled like that. But that's when you spell out WOOF.
It's
like
woof.
that's from like most people know it from like comic strips, and it's the way a dog talks.
Yeah.
So the dogs say woof, so we say woofer.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know where that came from.
I think it's just like it's like an agreed upon thing. So I don't actually like. I don't think anybody's wrong. I just think we've just accepted that this is how we pronounce this for this. But it's another one of those English things where you're like,
they say
if we tried to make sense, or if there's any consistency with the language, he'd be saying it right.
Thank you.
But there isn't, so you're not.
It's like, yeah, don't there isn't. No, get off your horse. Yeah. All right, I've fallen off my horse. It's like wolf. You don't say woof. You say wolf.
Wait, what? The animal?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, he makes a good point. It's spelled different, so it
said
doesn't actually make
I don't
sense.
even know
But were what he's saying
from.
correct? That was a very good point.
But Dark City.
But
No. You know what? We're staying on that.
We're gonna keep going.
Dark
It's
Side.
a grammar podcast today.
But yeah, Dark Side.
Right. I mean, I've seen that movie, but it's one of those where I haven't seen it recently enough to.
It's
like where I feel much more comfortable being like, I haven't seen it either.
It's film noir, The Matrix.
I'm surprised that you have seen Blowout more recently than you have that.
Well, Blowout's easier to remember. Like,
yeah, this one's weird.
This one's weird and confusing. And
I get it
like,
mixed up with
imagine if you saw
Brazil.
The Matrix 25 years ago and not since.
Okay.
I get it mixed up with Brazil as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's just in my brain. I think I watched them around the same time. It's just kind of that weird. It's it's kind of a detective movie.
Brazil, I like Brazil less.
That movie
than this. Like Dark City, there's like
Dark City's way better.
I'm interested in finding out what I'm missing in Dark City. And in Brazil, I'm just like, fuck you, man. How dare you?
You don't strike me outside of 12 Monkeys as a very big Gilliam fan.
It's a guy I like in theory.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Fear and Loathing too,
And
but
Fear and Loathing, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I can't even really think of much else. 12 Monkeys is dope, but also takes a few tries
Yeah.
to get a handle on.
One very straightforward one of his is Fisher King.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've seen Fisher King.
I don't think I've
Oh,
seen
Fisher
it either.
King's great. Jeff Bridges and Robin Williams.
There's something about that. I think maybe their posters seemed a little similar or whatever, or they came out at the same time or whatever. I've just kind of always gotten that one and Jacob's Ladder confused. And I
Okay.
just kind of think they're both too fucked up to watch, even though Fisher King probably is just more sad.
Fisher King, yeah. Fisher King is it's a drama comedy. It's a little sad, but very straightforward movie. There's nothing confusing.
Jeff
about
Bridges wears that baseball shirt from Lebowski in Fisher King.
it. Yep.
That's one of his. That's like his shirt from home.
Mm-hmm. Big Lebowski was entirely his wardrobe.
Yeah. Anyway, right? Terry Gilliam, 12 Monkeys, A+, everything else. Good for you. Congratulations,
Did you watch
man.
anything, Jeff?
I watched The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes movie. Starring Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, and it's very funny.
It's very good. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it.
It's very new.
It just came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's on Max.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
It's the only Looney Tunes thing on Max right now. Like
Yeah.
they took.
Oh,
I think that company that bought Acme versus Coyote bought the whole. Like I think they bought Looney Tunes off Time Warner.
I think it's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, it got switched to that.
I think so. I seem to remember seeing that when I still had it because they have like all the Nickelodeon cartoons too.
Also, that's who's got the same company owns Nickelodeon and Looney Tunes now.
It'd be Viacom, but I think so.
Right, Ketchup Entertainment is who bought the Acme versus Coyote, and then I bought a couple of old like Looney Tunes movies from like 1980, just like the greatest hits or whatever.
Yeah.
And now those have the Ketchup logo at the top,
Oh.
like the producer card, title card. So I don't know what happened, but that movie is very funny. I watched it a couple of times, honestly,
that's awesome.
and it
I
makes
gotta
me
check
laugh
it
a
out.
lot.
That sounds great.
And the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie from 1980 or whatever. That's just a compilation of Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner cartoons, and it's so goddamn funny. So that's what I watched. Let's talk about XXX. Let's put this in context. This movie came out in 2002. It debuted, right? It came out August 9th, 2002. It debuted at number 1 that week. Number 2, Signs. Number 3, Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams.
Okay.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. Number 4, Austin Powers and Goldmember. Number 5, Bloodwork, which we're doing this month also. The Master of Disguise, number 6. Number 7, Road to Perdition. Number 8, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Number 9, Martin Lawrence Live, Run Tell That. I remember that. Was that the last stand-up special released in theaters, just generally?
I feel like one of those Kevin Hart ones was.
I mean, those Kevin Hart ones would have like the phantom events Thursday and Sunday. Like Run Tell That was just coming this Friday. Like it was just in the theaters.
Oh, wow.
And then number 10 was Stuart
I don't
Little
think
2.
that was in the theater in Montana.
No, probably not.
I don't think they're like,
we're going to do this backwards. Oh, never mind. I'll just do that in a minute. This movie was directed by Rob Cohen, who did Fast and Furious. It was written by Rich Wilkes, who also wrote the movie Airheads.
Oh, okay.
It stars Vin Diesel, Asia Argento, Martin Sakis, who's the bad guy from The Equalizer, Samuel L. Jackson, Danny Trejo's in this movie, and Michael Roof's in this movie. Michael Roof was a comedian. He went by the name Chicken. I knew him.
Okay.
We were friends. And then I looked at, like, he died a long time ago. And then I looked it up last night and was like, oh, it's even longer than I thought. Turns like I just knew him when I was starting. And so if all those, like, the first 5 years, it feels like a long time.
Yeah.
But no, it turns out it was just those 5 years. I would have guessed way more than that. So the ratings go like this. We're going to do Roger Ebert's last because you'll see I want you to guess. IMDb gives this movie a 5.8.
Okay.
That seems about right. Right? Anything below like a 6 and above, between 6 and 7 is like watchable. 7 and above is like, this might actually be good. Like that's how it's kind of shakes out for me.
Right.
Anything that starts with a 5 is like, for me, I know like I might still like this, but I don't. No guarantees. So that's where like this feels right. 5.8 feels right. Rotten Tomatoes, 48% critics, 58% audience, which is exactly the IMDb score. So that's
Yeah.
the way that tracks is interesting. Now, Bjorn, I'm going to ask you first. What do you think Roger Ebert gave this movie?
Oh, I thumbs down. I don't know. I don't think he.
Right, the
rated
show was
very high.
like this is like a riot. Like he out of 4 stars.
Out of 4. Oh, like 2 at most.
Because
Or
you're
1.
making us guess, I'm going to say 4.
It's 3.5.
Yeah.
Damn.
He gave it 3.5 stars. That's an interesting.
I just liked him a little more.
Right? Every now and then there's one that he likes way more than you think, but it always makes sense. This one doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't know the thing.
I feel like
in
I
this
need to
movie.
read what he had to say
Yeah,
after that.
yeah.
It's like I need to hear why.
I need context
he
to his
thought that.
review.
Right? There's probably something like, I was tired.
I was tired.
Right? I just flown back from London, so I was real jet lagged.
Glowing reviews from
Yeah.
Roger Ebert.
He just his pen moved.
Right? The whole
smeared. And he didn't
the
fix
whole
it.
review is about how comfortable his chair was. But that's wild. Like there are some like The Rock or whatever where you're like, damn. But The Rock is good to people who like those kind of movies. So
Yeah.
when
Right.
he agrees, you're like, oh, cool, you agree. This is like, who the fuck? Like Vin Diesel wouldn't tell you this was a 3.5 star movie.
Right.
I mean, he might, but I don't.
Feels like-
Sam Jackson wouldn't.
Feels like that he had like a kid that he went with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like, here, you write this one. A 13-year-old. This movie was made for 13-year-olds and people who don't have trouble tapping into that.
Right.
Even like the sexy stuff was like what a 13-year-old thinks is sexy.
Mhm.
The weird way. Like it also like they were kissing like a 13-year-old.
Oh my God.
Just
Do the tongue thing, smack them. You're like, that's
Yeah.
not how you actually do that. Like, whatever.
Aim for the nose and hope for the best.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But
somehow the kissing was choreographed by a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
right, this is
I got to get back to math class after I do this intimacy coordination.
Yeah, right. More tongue.
No, can you be like sexy dancing on this 4-post bed when
Yeah.
he walks in, but make it real jerky, like how
Yeah.
sex is.
Like you're testing out
candles?
this bed frame to see if it'll break.
Like I want you to try and rip the post off of this 4-post bed with your body.
candles.
Candles.
600 candles.
1,000. Yeah.
So many
It's
candles.
insane.
Now, question for you guys. Could you relax into the moment with that many candles going?
Yeah.
I
No.
couldn't. I'd be
None
so
of that
worried.
scene would be.
I would be
I
like,
would just feel like I'd
You're
be
going
set
to
up.
knock one of these candles over.
But they're all around. They're not in the bed.
Yeah, but the fact that he doesn't think for 1 second that he's being set up is annoying, and the fact that he wasn't is also annoying. Like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Oh, I know. I'm just saying the question was, could I ease into the moment with that many candles? And the answer is yes. But the
I
candles,
couldn't. There's nothing about that moment I could ease into.
well, I mean, same for me, mostly because it's a woman.
Sure, but the fact that
Who
the
would
fact
you
that he's
prefer?
undercover and there's just a lady he's never met that the crime boss he's trying to get in with is like, here's a gift. Like, you're really just gonna fall for that? It's just it doesn't make any sense. It's very dumb.
Or is it more dumb for him to kick her out and then she goes back to the crime boss and says, bro kicked me out, and opens up that whole line of question?
I think he's gay.
Yeah, but that doesn't blow your cover.
I-
It leads you closer to your cover getting blown.
if his cover is I'm not gay, but his cover is I'm not a spy.
I'm not a spy.
Like, not fucking that lady. He's not gonna be like, I bet he's a double agent.
I bet he swings both ways.
Right? Who cares if he thinks he's gay? That's not gonna ruin his like.
This whole problem is his sexuality.
I'm very curious, Randall. Who would make, like, what actor would make you say the things I'm gonna do for my country? Who do you want swinging around that bedpost?
Fuck, dude, I don't know. There's so many options.
Devon Sawa. I don't know why that's a pull.
I mean, Devon Sawa at that time is an option.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, sure. Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Or just Vin, actually.
Or just Vin.
Mine's Vin.
Vin would have been great.
We'll just reverse the scene, and then I'm walking in.
Reverse the scene. You're the woman. Go.
Oh, you're the thing Vin's gonna do.
Yeah.
Vin's there successfully ripping the post off of the bed
With
with all the candles in that outfit.
And then
He destroys
Full-
that room before you get there, just trying to rehearse his dance.
but then the next time we see him, it's full daytime.
Yeah.
And nobody else is around. Like they're just a couple of people sneaking around that castle or whatever.
Mhm.
But it doesn't even feel like dawn. Like there's
Yeah.
too
Right.
much.
It feels like noon.
It feels like it must have been noon when he went into the room.
Yeah.
It feels like post brunch.
Yeah, like it's got everybody taking a nap.
Yeah. Or like people are out
It's
on a nice
mid-afternoon
walk right
siesta
now.
nap. The research indicates that the two Eric Bana was originally up for it, and then Ewan McGregor, they both said no.
Yeah.
Ewan for the bad guy.
Oh, okay. He would have been a great
He'd have been
villain
great.
in this, yeah.
Yeah, he would have been better than this guy. This guy,
But Eric would have been trash. He's too Bondish. It's like too Bond.
And this is fucking James
I don't
Bond's pro
believe
skater.
that Eric Bana skateboards or rides dirt bikes.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Wait, Eric Bana for the villain or for the lead?
I'm pretty sure for the lead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good.
Right, I didn't know Ewan McGregor was for the villain.
For the villain. For the bad guy.
Okay.
I thought it was for the main guy. You didn't tell me that when you said this.
Sorry, my bad.
Fucking prick.
Ugh.
Right, because if he was the good guy, this movie is better.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
also different. And there would be
And he does ride dirt bikes.
he definitely can ride a motorcycle, and you would believe he could do the other stuff,
Yeah.
even though you never really saw him, just because we've seen him do heroin or whatever. So it feels like he's agile.
And we've seen him do Jim Carrey, so we can believe it.
Right.
I don't think that had happened yet.
That's
that
true.
movie was still to
That movie
come.
was still not yet. I just was trying to make a joke and it flopped, and I'm not regretting it. No regrets. Let's move on.
Yeah. I mean, of the thing to regret, it was that part, not the first part.
Yeah, no bigger regret than telling everybody to move on.
As it or after it happened,
Yeah.
we already moved on. Don't. It's the classic podcast mistake of pointing out the speed bump that's already happened.
You guys remember that speed bump back there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call
exactly
more
that.
attention to it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
The thing. Rephrase the thing I said. Really drive home that you're the one who did it. I like to think, because I thought he was up for the lead guy, the XXX character, the Xander character, how many references, like how many times would they reference, like say Sam Jackson's still there, like every time they talk, they're referencing Star Wars. There's something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some Mace Windu, Obi-Wan. Like, there's no way you make that movie in 2002 without
Mentioning a
being
purple.
very aware
Right.
of these two guys from this other thing.
I mean, it's already very clear that the writer and director are huge fans of Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah.
Like that's not secret.
What do you mean?
Well,
Point some of
the
them out.
diner scene,
Oh yeah.
that's that's Pan's Diner. That's where Pulp Fiction was shot, and
That-
Sam
you said it
Jackson's in
wasn't.
that scene.
It isn't.
Well, It is and it isn't. The Pan's Diner where it was shot is no longer there, but the one that exists now where they shot it is an exact replica of the first diner.
It isn't.
Yeah,
It's much smaller inside. It doesn't have that side room. I've been there. I've eaten there a bunch.
I have too.
It's a much smaller diner.
Is it?
Yeah. It doesn't have that side room where Jules and Vincent are sitting. It's basically just an arc of booths around the counter.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And then the patio.
I mean, where's Sam Jackson?
I can tell you this 100%. It's not the fucking same place because at the place where they did XXX that I have eaten at, they only have pictures of XXX on the wall. If Pulp Fiction was also filmed there or the same thing, there would be only Pulp Fiction on the wall. And why would you mention XXX if you even had a tangential connection to something actually dope?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying it's they're both Pans.
Right. It was just a different spot that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like there's other bowling alleys too, but that was
Okay.
no, I'm not you're missing the point. The point is it's not the same room. It's the same business, but it's definitely a different as I would know I would know if I went to the diner that Pulp Fiction was in. And it's just much smaller. It doesn't have any of the same. It doesn't look the same at all.
Well, aside from that, also the love interest, I can't imagine they wanted anybody but Uma Thurman for that role.
Oh yeah,
You
found it.
mentioned that a few times.
Yeah, this is very, very like 19. If this was 97, Uma Thurman's in it for sure.
Yeah.
It has a lot. I mean, everything.
And that guy's haircut in the background,
Right?
Vincent Vega.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't even high last night, but we were watching the background actors.
Uh-huh.
They're so bad. So bad and so funny. Some of them looking at the camera, like just glancing, like
Pulling a peewee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The guy that looks like Bill Hicks looks straight at the camera a couple times, just dead straight at it.
That's really funny.
I took a picture of it.
Yeah, we'll post it on. We'll post that photo of that guy breaking the fourth
Look.
wall.
Fantastic. God, that's so good.
And this guy, he's in a lot. It's so funny. He's just in the background, and he's just kind of
Sebastian
like,
Stan.
just like doing stuff. And I was mad because it's like, why don't you do the sideburn too? Why do you just dye everything but the little sideburn? Like, would you run out of time?
Amazing.
Right. It's just all face acting. There's a moment, and the first time we see him, there's a moment where you could tell he finally, like, the insecurity of still being in the shot gets to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a split second, where he's just like, I can't. I'm in this fucking movie. They keep zooming in, and it's still on my face. I'm still in this. I got to keep doing the.
He's got like a direct line of sight of the monitor. He's like, oh God, I'm really in that shot. I got to keep moving.
It's very funny. It's also, I mean, a lot of it was in Prague, so there was like I was recognizing stuff from Mission Impossible and the Gray Man. You just recognize the architecture or whatever. That's pretty cool.
St. Charles Bridge.
This movie had a lot of good ideas that were good enough that other much better movies used them and did a much better job with these ideas. But it had some good ideas.
Yeah.
Right. So should we talk about it? You want to get to the recap? I mean,
the recap. I wrote one. It's real short.
Okay, perfect.
It's very, very short.
Right. This is a real first act.
Yeah.
Is all you could really recap, and then after that, we just talk about the jumps.
I did recap the whole thing, but it's like a paragraph. Xander Cage, a probably ex-con and extremely arrogant activist, I guess, is recruited to infiltrate a Russian gang working out of the Czech Republic to develop a chemical weapon that will kill entire cities, whose leader has aspirations to take down every major world government. Through a series of shootouts, chases, and melodramatic conversations, we find out that his love interest is an undercover Russian intelligence agent, and we end the movie in a pseudo-speedboat chase where the villain dies quickly by crashing into a cliff while Xander boards a speeding vessel carrying the bioweapons right into the heart of Prague to blow up the boat underwater, saving the day. That's the recap.
Hell yeah, right? That is a good recap.
Yeah.
Now we just talk about the jumps.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have edited this movie. That was my only thing. It's a little too long. We paused it. We're like, 40 minutes.
No, we did the same thing because we did this and Sorcerer double featured here last night, and fucking the first thing I noticed that needed to be edited out was when they go back to his party lair, and the lady offers him a video game, and then his publicist, I guess, is like, he's not a sellout. Bye. And then she's never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also, in the next breath, says, "We have enough pre-sale tickets for you to go away for pre-sales. For you, pre-sales of what?
Yeah, what, the game?
Yeah,
like
what
they,
is he-
so the game's made. They just are trying to buy his name.
No, it's the other lady who tells the video game lady to fuck off. Says this.
I think they sell the videos of him doing extreme stuff.
Sure, I guess.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really. I couldn't get my hands around Xander's business model.
Yeah.
It was he was probably the first YouTuber.
Yeah, there's a
That's
scene.
kind
He's
of-
like, "Hey guys, what's up? I
he's
just
in the
stole
car.
this Corvette."
Yeah, when he steals the Corvette at the beginning.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I didn't even know that existed yet.
The Corvette?
No, YouTubers.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Or maybe it just makes maybe it's like how like the Jackass guys just made those tapes.
I think it was because she says in that little bit that she's running a secret website, which is where she's selling these videos
Oh.
or making tapes or whatever.
I mean, it's
'Cause
like
in
doing crimes
2002
too.
He's doing big crimes. Like
yeah, in
on that-
2002, those kinds of videos of sales and stuff like that was a thing.
Yeah, no, I guess
Like
it
selling
was just-
DVDs of your extreme stuff.
Yeah. No, I know I'm wrong. I just don't want to be.
I was very excited because all the cameras that they're using in those shots
I-
are VX100s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it too.
Yeah.
Including the bazooka later is just a VX.
I was like, that's a camera. I don't know what it is, but it's a camera.
It's just a camera with some cardboard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like a PVC pipe taped to it.
I
He's
remember
like, "Oh, it's like PlayStation."
When they switched to the POV of the camera, I'm like, why is it? Those cameras weren't that jittery and stuttery in how they recorded, but it looks like it's recorded on a razor.
Yeah,
You know?
it's jarring to go from film to that.
Sure, but
always.
it's just the motion and it's very, very jerky.
Oh, like it doesn't have the stabilization.
Maybe the senator didn't keep that Corvette finely tuned. Maybe the Corvette was just a little, like the engine was a little knocky.
Yeah, it's like because of the shots were
It was all hooked to the hood of that car. Maybe
Yeah.
the car's just bad. We're just assuming it's a smooth ride, and the jitteriness is camera. It might be the cameras are fine, but the car might be
Could be.
could be a little fucked up.
One of the things that I like a lot about this movie was a lot of the stunts were like real.
The stunts were very good in this movie.
I think you could have cut the avalanche scene.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be there. And it really, because I think it also, they're trying to escalate. So like if he just snowboards down, whatever, I can do that. But it's got to be in front of an avalanche. And then now it's this giant CGI avalanche
Yeah.
instead.
It looked like trash.
And it looked terrible. And the whole scene does not even need to be there. Like you even called it out. You're like, wait, what were they doing? I was like, he's taking out the
communications tower.
They could have just thrown those bombs like off the plane.
He could. He
Yeah,
could.
if it was just the
them.
avalanche, he could have just started the avalanche
Yeah.
from the helicopter
Exactly.
and flown away.
Yeah,
He could have done that. He could have, if he did want to do it on the ground, he could have put like 2 bandage bombs just
He
on the
could've-
walls, and
He could have
blown the whole
worn a
building up.
white snowsuit
Yeah.
and just snowboarded right up to the building, and no one would have known
Yeah.
he was there.
yeah.
But instead, he wore a black, as if he did not know what color snow was.
Right. Also, he snowboards like a mile away from and then past the building that he's supposed to blow up, and then
It's the tower or whatever. He's like the communication tower or something.
was
that he's
lower
taking
than the
out.
building.
I don't know. It was that thing that building that the snow comes into,
No, I know.
not the chateau.
Oh, that scene's in the chateau.
Yeah.
That
But still, it
apparently-
seems like a
Asshole.
communications tower would be higher up, so it can.
Yeah, it
No,
Yeah, it
probably
should be
would
on
be.
the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And it's probably ready for snow to hit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was what Jeff was bringing. It's like you wouldn't put just a wall of windows
Why would
in
you?
an
Yeah.
avalanche danger area.
Yeah.
Because like,
So it's the first avalanche that happened since they built that old ass building.
Yep.
which is
Like that building wasn't brand new. That building was there for 50 years.
Uh huh.
Clearly,
Yeah.
somehow no avalanches till today.
Also, I'm going to exclusively pronounce chateau as chateau.
Chateau.
Yeah.
You're
Chateau.
welcome.
What was your favorite stunt?
Honestly, the car jump.
That's
No,
so-
actually, that's not
pretty
true.
Sweet. Like
My
riding it, that's so cool.
that was very cool, and I'm not. I changing my answer doesn't negate that is a very fucking cool stunt. No, mine is him riding the motorcycle away from the bomb or from the barn, which apparently is filled with like all of the explosives.
That's where they store it. I
Ever?
Yeah,
guess.
the cocaine explosives.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cocaine explosives.
Because it's also powdery.
Both things.
It's so big.
They put all their stuff in that one barn.
It's crazy how big that explosion
That
was.
feels like when because they set it up and they don't know what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
and then they did it and they were like, "Ooh, whoops."
Yeah.
Right, and then the editing of it, like how we watch that stunt, it really looks like, oh, they did this once.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
for
just,
sure.
like it's like a Jackie Chan thing where you just keep seeing the same. It's just a different angle of the
Yep.
same thing.
Yep.
Because there's no way they were going to do that twice.
That's
They
so.
fucking-
It's such a big fucking explosion. It's crazy.
Yeah. And he kind of like he did it. Somebody did it. Somebody
Somebody
was
did
on
it.
that motorcycle.
The other one that it's not as like crazy seeming, but somebody really jumped between that barbed wire. Like it's loose barbed wire and like turned the motorcycle sideways, did like a turn down between like right after that.
My guess is the way they did that is they had someone jump horizontally and then just rotated the image.
No, it's a trick. That
No, I
people
know it's a
do.
trick, but putting
Oh,
an A-list actor on a motorcycle through actual barbed wire horizontally seems like a risky.
Oh yeah,
move
he's
for
not
a
doing
movie.
that one.
no, he's not doing that one. So for those scenes, what they did is all of those stunts were done with helmets on,
Uh
and then they CGI'd his head on it.
huh. Okay.
That's why it kind of looks a little weird.
Yeah.
Right. That's I mean,
Part
The-
of it looks green screen.
it's worse than if they just use a stuntman because it's the most noticeable.
Yeah.
Well, that face doesn't look right.
right.
But
Well,
but it's also the time when they're like trying the hardest to be like, no, this is Vin Diesel. We drew it.
Yeah.
And all you-
Right.
but it looks like you drew it. Like
but
it doesn't.
also when he lands the bike, you can tell that's a stuntman.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like just
And
don't-
those scenes like when it just is a stuntman, it's less jarring
Yeah,
than when
yeah,
it's the
100%.
drawn on face.
Yeah, when it's
just be a stuntman, right? Like imagine how much worse True Lies is if they drew the Schwarzenegger face on that stuntman. That's clearly not him at the beginning when the snowmobiles, whatever. Like,
I haven't seen it.
all right, that's it. We should take a break and watch True Lies.
watch True Lies. What was your favorite stunt, Jeff?
I need to
Oh, break.
think about it. Because I mean, I don't know the
There's so
first time
many
he's
of them.
driving through the field or whatever, making jumps or that aren't there, that where you don't see the ramps.
Mhm.
the-
Yeah, yeah.
I like the part of the problem is right when this was over, you showed me the beginning of that other one, and now I can't remember which things I'm thinking of from that.
What other one?
The beginning of the
X
third one.
Return of Xander Cage.
Oh, okay.
Because all I wanted to do was watch that one after, and I was like, let's just watch the opening sequence. And it's
Uh,
cool.
I mean, I guess I would just have to say that like the car jump was sick. Like
It's a great
standing
opening
up
to the
and-
show.
It is a great
to the
stunt.
movie.
like base jumping off a falling car.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's wild. But also the fact that they did it again in Fast 5 is pretty sick too. Like that's fun that he just did that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's the exact same stunt with just an older Corvette, and Paul Walker does it too.
Okay.
But this one, the framing is it's on accident. They didn't mean to, but still drove it off a thing by a bridge,
Yeah.
and then had
That
to
just
fucking
had
jump off of it. or
A
whatever.
ramp trailer parked on it.
No, they put that there. That was part of his crew.
Okay, I thought so.
They like set it all
the
up.
Corvette thing in this one was on purpose. Like they were.
Oh,
this
the
was-
Fast
they
like a
5 was
staged
an
publicity
accident.
stunt.
The Fast 5 was they were stealing cars off a train and ran out of road.
Okay, got it.
Had to crash it, like just drive it off the cliff and
Like I like this stunt better than like the Gone in 60 Seconds jumping over the thing.
Oh yeah.
And because it's like it's real. Like, it is real. Like, they did do it.
It's real and it could happen.
And you,
Yeah.
Like you can't drive up a fucking flatbed or whatever. Like I just don't think that's possible to do.
Over like
that's not set down.
30 cop cars
Yeah, like,
on the
it's
San
not-
Pedro Bridge.
Yeah, this was a ramp built for a Corvette, built for this stunt, and they didn't even, because of the character, they don't even have to try to mask it or whatever.
Well, they
So
also don't have to jump anything. All they
Yeah.
have to do is get the car over the side of the bridge. So
Yeah.
there's no like weird math that you have to try and do to make it make sense.
Right, to land it again.
Yeah, you're not
Like,
trying to you're not trying to land
usually
it. You get
they calculate all that. Like the stuntmen that like do those huge like Evel Knievel style
Right.
jumps, they have like you have
There's
to
a
hit
ton
this
of math
speed
involved.
at this time, like, and then the angle of the ramp, and they like
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. But in this one, it's just get the car over the edge and jump.
Yeah, you don't have to
There's
too much.
no math involved.
Just maybe unbuckle before you hit
Yeah.
the ramp.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, is he also has a GTO? Like, I'm trying to think of the
Is
things
that
that
Dom's car too?
it's pretty close to Dom's car.
I thought it was pretty. It looked really close.
It's at the very least, it's a spiritual successor or whatever. Like, it's a car Dom would have, and it's a thing. It's a Fast and Furious thing. Like, that is. It's fun. It's wild how much it crosses over from this that ends up in Fast and Furious movies.
It's close. His is a 1970 Dodge Charger RT.
Yeah, and that was a GTO?
That was a GTO,
Mhm.
yeah.
One of my favorite stunts in this, it's kind of slept on, I feel like, but it's the one where he parasails and then he zip lines down the parasail before it
that was
gets
a sick
clipped.
stunt.
Like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Like, I really like that
I
stunt.
agree with that.
Because it's like creative. I don't know. I wouldn't think of it like
Yeah.
it's like parasailing and zip lining.
Yeah,
And a harpoon gun. My favorite
Yeah.
part about that scene was right before he does it, and she's reading from the manual and goes, "We have an
an
ejectable roof, ejection seats, and like parachute seats, and a harpoon gun." And he's like, "This car doesn't have anything we need," and it's like, well, that's just the 3 things you need
Yeah,
Just
to
listed
do
them.
the next thing. Like, I'm just watching this movie. I'm not even you,
I-
and I go, "Oh, that's." You could do your thing like that. Those are the ingredients to
yeah,
do your next shit. And then that's what it is.
right. I loved in that scene that the weapons pop up from the back seat to face the front. I'm like, how is anyone supposed to efficiently access these weapons while they're driving
Yeah.
unless there's a second driver?
That can't be.
Well, it's an automatic. You just put it in cruise.
Sure,
Drive with your knee
right. While you are,
and reach back.
yeah,
The car has guns on it too. Like, I think the stuff in the, like, those.
Or missiles that shoot from behind your headlights and shoot your headlights out. Yeah, that's nice.
that's
good. What if it's a night chase? Like, now we can't see anything. It's
Well
like,
thought
all
out.
we had to do was just wait for him to shoot out his own lights.
I like also that he gave that tech like 24 hours to completely rebuild this car with
Mhm.
weapons stocked in it. Guy's like, done. Like, you
Yeah.
got some confidence.
No hesitation.
Right. If this movie was made 3 years later, that character is Exhibit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It's just
sure
a
is.
wink to the thing.
Yeah.
He puts all that shit in, and then also like a thing where you can get fountain soda.
And then a waterfall in the
Yeah.
back.
You guys want a Sprite?
I can only refill
I saw
it
him do
twice.
that in one car. Like, there was a
It's
car
got
with
the
a Sprite
Red
thing.
Bull can.
Yeah.
But there's actually Red Bull in it. The giant can of Red Bull.
The shifter would be a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Top to the.
I know exactly what you need.
And it refills itself.
Yeah, thank God. Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know much else to talk about. This might be a short episode because
I got more, but
I
we
wrote
can
some
let's take a
notes.
break. And
yeah,
then-
let's take a break. All right, let's do it. I didn't write notes. It was too exciting.
I started to keep track this morning when I was rewatching, and then I lost track as I got caught up in Kevin Bacon. In the first 20-ish minutes, there are 4 shots that open up scenes that start on the tattoo on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are probably many, many more that I just didn't write down.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was great.
No, the last one they start on his nipple.
Oh.
When
It's
he's
still a tattoo.
the tattoo on his nipple. Where he got
But
the
yeah,
belly
there's-
button tattoo, but he got it on his nipple with the flames.
Yeah, there's a bunch that start with that, the XXX, though. Pull back from the neck tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Just to remind us, in
While we're
case
watching.
you've just joined us,
Mm-hmm.
this is XXX.
And it's just the right nipple, just to remind you that he's straight.
Right. Oh, a line that I wrote down was it's a small price to pay to put foot to ass for my country.
Wow, I don't even remember that.
Yep. It was Samuel L. Jackson saying that.
Oh.
I remember when they go into the bar the first time he meets the bad guy, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's such a quiet bar.
I do like how he just walks in.
Mm-hmm.
He just all, hey, I'm American, and then runs by him. And that's funny. The confidence he has in everything is fun.
Oh, yeah. And then the last thing I wrote was this 121-minute movie could stand to lose about 121 minutes.
Oh.
I don't know about that many minutes.
That's a heavy
At
edit.
least 30.
You edit it to just the shot of the back of his neck.
Yeah. That's what we're watching. It's on the poster.
Oh, yeah.
Or just
For
the
sure.
things I'm going to do for my country.
Yeah. That's the line I remember from all the marketing.
Oh, yeah, it's in
For
the
it.
trailer, for
Yeah.
sure. They knew it.
Yeah. They for sure knew.
I wrote down the "Bye, little mouse."
Yeah.
It's like they're like the little mouses. Bye, little mouse.
Yeah, that scene when they're being real, when they're killing the scientists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When he's
That's
just
the
killing the
glee.
scientist, and they're like, "Oh," pretending to choke, like they're bullies. Like,
Yeah. And the audacity to be like, this is how we'll do it. We'll just set off one of these missiles and we'll be fine.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just over there. It's on the other side of this glass wall. We'll be fine.
I love that they took the time to make this covert submarine weapon, and then when they deploy it, it's just 3 feet above water the whole time.
Yeah. And just far enough away to make the climax of the movie take a while.
Yeah.
I like how they made it look like bottles of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
We're gonna Baja blast this right out of here.
Right? And the mix, the Die Hard with a Vengeance, it's not
Yeah.
active till it mixes, so the audience knows when to start getting real worried.
And then, it's all deactivated with water.
Yeah, just gas.
Mm-hmm.
Just gets cleaned by the water.
Yep.
It's all well done as far as made up shit goes.
Uh-huh.
They create a plausible way to negate it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's if you start thinking about the reality of any of this, it's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But that's not this kind of movie. Also,
Oh.
like just watching Bait the other night, and this the tension at the end. It's like when I saw this when I was like 24, I probably fell for it a little bit. I didn't really know, but watching it now, it's just so obviously this isn't that kind of movie. Like, there's no way that bomb goes off. This isn't that kind of movie. This is XXX. This movie is stupid. They're not
Doesn't-
going to kill all of Prague.
It doesn't end with Contagion.
Right? The same with Bait, where it's like his family is in peril, his children or whatever. It's like, this isn't the kind of movie where the kid dies. We don't have to even worry about this for 1 second.
No.
They're not going to kill a baby in this dumbass Jamie Foxx movie. Later, maybe. Collateral.
Mm-hmm.
Collateral is that kind of movie.
Yeah.
But not fucking Bait, not XXX.
Not these.
It's going to be fine. It's just a how. How is it going to?
Yeah.
But for sure it is. It's not. So there's no, as an adult, there's no tension in that scene at all for me.
Yeah. Like a 2000s Bond.
It's just kind of dragging out where it's like, just do it. Like, we know you're going to do it. Just do it.
Right.
Stop talking about all the stuff that isn't going to help you in your car.
Yeah. Why did you? I mean, the bad guy dies in such an anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Like, he's just gone. And then this part is taking a while. Like, you're gonna do it. Like the guy getting away would be because he could just get away. That would be more tension,
That would also set up the sequel really nicely.
right? We know you're gonna stop the bomb, so just wrap that shit up quick. We don't know if you're gonna catch the bad guy. The fact that that shit got wrapped up so quick, and then they dragged out the bomb is like it kind of just fucks up the last 20 minutes.
That was my alternate ending because he drives the boat this direction and then they have the bomb going towards Prague. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. It's kind of like a trolley problem.
Yeah.
Like he's got to choose which way to go. Should I save the city or go after the bad guy? But then the guy just drives into the rocks or whatever.
He gets shot finally from across the water.
Yeah,
Finally, Vin Diesel learns how that gun works.
Turns the safety
Gets
off.
him a couple of times. He falls down and crashes the boat. And then 20 minutes of that bomb. Come on. Let him let the bomb thing should get wrapped up, and then the end should be him trying to catch the bad guy.
Right.
Because we still, you don't know for sure how that's going to end. You're still kind of invested.
Right.
But once that guy died, the movie could have ended right then.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
As a grown-up watching this movie for 13-year-olds. 13-year-old, I can see how a 13-year-old would be like, oh, fuck, are they going to blow up all of Prague?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe it's a movie and you're 13.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they might.
You don't know the difference between this and The Peacemaker or whatever. Like, the bomb could have gone off at the end of The Peacemaker. It was that kind of movie. It would have been a little shocking, but it was that kind of movie. But not this. This is not that.
No.
This
No, it
is-
sure isn't.
All right, what else you got?
Opening scene with Rammstein.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
talk about the music in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to save that for the questions.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
But yeah, we can do it now. That's the there's a very specific these movies with that kind of sound, like the soundtrack is the thing I would change first in this movie. A movie like these songs don't get done again. Nobody's going to make a movie this year with that soundtrack. We talked about this when we were watching it, but like some hipster whatever could make a movie this year and use all the songs from the Empire Records soundtrack or whatever. Like it's still dated, but you would do that now. Nobody's going to make a nostalgic for the year 2000 movie with all these songs.
Yeah.
All this new
There's a
metal.
handful of like Gone in 60 Seconds has a similar terrible soundtrack, but everybody in it is better, so the movie has a longer tail.
Yeah.
But like Mission Impossible 2 is the dumbest Mission Impossible movie, partly because of the sound. Like it has a soundtrack. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one with songs, and it dates it harder than any of the other movies get dated. And 2000 had the worst fucking. Like this movie is 2002, right? But the movie, like this kind of genre or whatever, just doesn't hold up at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody's nostalgic for it.
I think that's kind of the tail end of that type of music too. It was I almost feel like it was dated to have the bodies hit the floor song in the opening sequence, or let the bodies hit the floor.
It was the end of like if you follow like now we'll get into the fashion a little bit too, because the fashion and soundtrack are kind of related. It was so you pull like fashion itself, you just pull it like 60s, 50s fashion. It just gets pulled into the 60s is a little subversion of it, but as you pull the 60s, a lot of 70s fashion is just more 60s, like a slightly different version of 60s, and then there was a hard reset into the 80s, and then the 80s got pulled to into the 90s, and then because like George Michael with the denim jacket or whatever, that's not that different than the grunge guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the vibe of the style, and then this is the tail end of all of that before the hard reset of like normie fashion culture. The next step from that was like it switched to like rugby shirts and khakis for a second. Like it just like reset to the 50s and then normie fashion culture took a moment to be like, okay, now what? And then it all got terrible, but it was a reset. This is the end of the 90s, the industrial warehouse raves. Like that stuff is like a bad version of 90s stuff. Like as it just keeps getting worse and stretched before they start to like, we should do a new thing. That's why like the next thing that happened right at the early 2000s, the reaction to that was like the Strokes and stuff basically making Stooges albums or whatever. Like it was a hard reset of going way back, kind of a throwback like that. The next thing that popped up was Strokes and White Stripes and more of like a 60s garage rock sound.
Right.
For the reset.
Yeah.
So they got their moment, then it went into 2000s, like what music and fashion and stuff shifted, but part of the reset. Bodies hit the floor, Rammstein, anything with umlauts and fucking all of that.
And it's not even Du Hast. It's a B-side Rammstein song.
Yeah.
Like that I don't remember.
I mean, it might have just been made for the movie.
It might have.
I remember Rammstein being in another movie where they do Du Hast on stage. I feel like it's like
Matrix.
Bad Boys 2.
Oh, maybe it is Bad Boys 2.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
Sounds
but,
right.
Like, I hadn't seen this movie before, and I specifically remember watching something with, I thought it was Rammstein with the fire-breathing mask.
Yeah.
But it wasn't this, and it was Du Hast.
Yeah, because, that must have been why they didn't do that in this one, because they did it in another movie.
I feel like that's true. It's like almost an identical scene.
And there's also another, maybe if it is that, there's also the zoom in through the vent shot.
Yeah.
That's in Bad Boys 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys also.
Bad Boys also.
No, Bad Boys 2.
The scene that you're talking about is it's the scene where they steal the drugs during the opening credits of Bad Boys. Like the going through the vents. Like there might be one of Bad Boys 2, but
no, in Bad Boys 2, there's a part where it goes into the club and it goes through the vent, and the camera goes through that, and it goes through the fan.
Do you not remember the scene in Bad Boys that was exactly the same to steal the drugs at the beginning?
I do remember.
Yeah,
that.
that's why I thought you were talking about Bad Boys.
No,
like,
Bad Boys 2. There's a scene where it's like a helicopter shot, and then it goes in a vent, and then down through a vent system, and then through a
into
fan.
The club.
It's so fun it's so funny that you're like, no, we're going to talk about this movie with the exact same thing, but one we have not talked about before. But we could talk about the one that we did 2 weeks ago with the exact same scene. That now I guess that's just a Bad Boys.
It's a
like
trope.
They probably have it in the next two, and I just didn't notice because they took 20 years to make the sequels.
Yeah. I think it's more of like an action thriller kind of trope because
I like it when they do it in computers, like the beginning of Black Hat, and they show you how a computer circuit board works from the inside, or phone lines.
Yeah,
sometimes they do it in phone lines.
Like
the
wires.
Matrix does that.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like it.
Yeah, I do too.
The sped up shot of just like when you're walking through an airport and you see all the cords.
Oh, yeah,
like an unfinished airport.
Yeah.
You're like, am I supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Never. Right, this is the airport. Get your shit together. I paid
Cover your
$700
wires
to be here.
I spent a lot to be here. Cover your shit.
Clean it up, dude. I don't want to see. What else you got? I should have took some notes.
I just love an action movie where they have like a deep understanding of physics.
Right? You want to give us a list?
Yeah.
Is this it?
I mean, no, it's like in all action movies, they just have such man, Bond must have aced physics.
Oh, yeah.
Just perfect shots, perfect, like it just the perfection of it.
I will say, yeah, Vin Diesel in this movie has got a real fucking stormtrooper's aim. You know, like he had to unload like 3 clips on that boat before he hit the villain.
I mean, he had to unload 2 clips before he figured out how to get it to point at the boat.
Right? Yeah.
The first 2 clips were just hitting the wall.
Well, because isn't the thing?
But he did know that if he shot a heat-seeking missile, that it would get a cigarette that has that big of a heat signature versus 9 people standing behind him,
Heavily breathing.
heavily breathing,
Right.
underground in SWAT gear.
I mean, the truth is, the guy smoking the cigarette, the gun he's holding is hotter than the cigarette because he's already
Yeah.
fired shots.
Mm.
And they've also fired shots at him. So there are 10 guns behind him that are hotter than the cigarette or that guy's gun.
I never
But
thought
also
about
the
that.
idea of him
Yeah.
just being like, you have a bazooka.
Yeah.
That was, like, I mean, I did laugh.
Yeah.
And they should have, like, why did they even, yes. The whole heat, like, who gives a shit?
And he's like, less sneaking around, more PlayStation.
Yeah,
More
blow
e-
shit up. I'm like,
All
I
those,
mean,
all
sure,
the
but-
heat-seeking shit was just extra dialogue for nothing. Like,
Yeah.
you just made it, you made it wrong.
yeah.
It's wrong now. It was when he said bazooka, you should have been like, yes, and just let it be a bazooka because now the next thing he does kind of makes sense. Like, you at least believe you shoot a bazooka that way and it goes that way.
Right.
But now we have to be like, so the cigarette is hotter than a dozen people and all their recently fired weapons.
Yeah.
As if, like, let's be honest, as if a heat-seeking missile isn't just gonna hit Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
It's like hottest
I've been
man
watching this movie.
alive.
Anything heat-seeking in that fucking country is coming to Vin Diesel.
Between his body and the press.
I love
Right? Between that shirt.
I definitely I realized when we were watching this, I was like, oh, I started wearing like the sleeveless shirts after this movie. Like the ones like Geoff has, where it's like it's not a tank top, it's like a wider, like the box, but then it's like just cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
just
rock
a
those.
shirt where you cut the, like, I cut the sleeves off of this today.
Yeah. Not the we got to get some thermals. And he just he wears thermals with the sleeves cut off.
He does. It's pretty
That's
funny.
a real, like, that's a thing I won't do.
Wear like compression shirts.
No, because like a thermal with no sleeves, like, that's useless.
Uh-huh.
I don't do things that are useless. I do things that are not normal. or whatever.
Utilitarian.
I do I just do whatever I like, but that would be so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, because that shirt's. Why would I cut the sleeves off a shirt that's going to keep my torso warmer than usual? I would probably want the sleeves on that shirt.
Right.
I can't imagine a situation where I want my arms to have no sleeves, but my body to be warmer than a shirt would make it. What's the warmest shirt I could put right here? That doesn't make sense to me.
It's like
That's a waste of time.
Dimitri Martin's joke about vests. Can't you see I'm cold just right here?
Yeah. I had a shirt that had that problem. It was I bought it off a sale rack. I was like, oh, this is like a nice full on wool Pendleton like flannel shirt, but it was short sleeve.
Oh man.
So it was like super warm. I could never find an occasion where it made sense.
Right.
That's why you need the thermal with the sleeves. And then that's a wintertime.
Oh yeah, and then I just wear that
you
in the
put
winter.
right?
Because I was like, well, if it's cold enough, I want full sleeve.
right.
Or you just put a t-shirt under when it's in the 50s, like a long sleeve tee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I could make that work.
It was
I would
just
cut
in my
the short
closet
sleeves off.
till I was like, I never wear this. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah,
So you got rid of that and kept this.
And I kept this.
Okay.
Well,
kept
yeah.
this in there. Yeah.
because he knows what he's doing.
My sister
This is a defensible keep all day.
my sister gave me this. She got it when she was in
Oh yeah, why
Alaska.
so you hate families now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also?
This was a gift.
That's why I haven't watched any of the Fast and the Furious movies.
This is all about family.
Right, I don't like Corona, so I'm out on that. I can't drive a stick, so I don't really understand that movie. I'd be the worst guy on that team. And
Like,
who gets what? And every time I'm just like, I get the whatever automatic. I get the
Whichever
automatic.
which one's an automatic?
This one's only got 3 gears. I'll watch our stuff. You guys go ahead. Good luck, guys. I'll drive the van. I'll pick you up.
They never talk about that where they get into like a tank. I feel like a tank is a different than a stick even. It's like a whole nother.
Yeah, I feel like that
How does
too.
a tank drive? It's not just 2 pedals. There's no way it's just 2 pedals.
I don't know. Don't look at me.
I've never
I've
driven
seen
a
the
tank.
same movies you have, and that's the
feel
only
like
way any
it's
of us
other
know
It's a
stuff.
lot of levers.
Like
It's a lot
even
of fake punching.
even like a semi truck has like 20 gears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
No idea.
that
I
is
have-
intimidating.
Yeah, not a chance. I couldn't make a tank do anything. I don't even know if I could make it turn on.
I think I could probably open the hatch and get inside.
Mm.
Maybe. If somebody loosened it. I'm saying for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that you would. I'm saying if somebody loosened it and told me where it was, and it was still lefty loosey, righty tighty on tanks. I don't know if it is.
Have you ever driven a right-hand drive car? Or yeah,
The
No,
left-hand drive.
left-hand drive like the other? It's very weird.
we only drive left hand, right?
Sorry,
we drive
right.
on the left. We drive. Our driver's wheels are on the. Our
On the-
steering wheels are on the left.
Right, but everything that we need to operate is on the right.
Correct.
So it's a right-handed car.
So a left-handed car is
Left-handed.
the other.
A
Right,
left-handed
mail
car is like
truck?
a British car.
Right, this is where it's confusing.
That is weird.
But
I never
yeah, I've
thought about that, and now I'm confused. And I'm like, did I say the wrong thing?
like a mail car. Like a
Yeah,
mail,
yeah,
like a mail
exactly.
truck.
Mhm.
Where the
Yeah.
I had a
that's
friend.
what we know them as mail trucks.
Yeah.
No, I never
Oh.
had like. That's just like how I would say to. That's my indicator of the steering wheels on the other side.
The only thing that's scarier is being the passenger in that, because you're like in the front seat, but you're like on the side that normally has the wheel,
It's so much fun.
and someone's over
was gonna
there.
say,
It's like
I've
this is
done that.
Weird.
It's not as weird as you think.
When I was in Australia, I did it every time I could. Like, the vans would pick us up or whatever, take us to the shows.
Yeah.
And we never sit in the front, but in Australia, New Zealand, I sat in the front every time because it kind of had a roller coaster vibe of like, this doesn't feel right, but I get to be
Yeah.
right here, but not have to do like it all felt a little. It was just neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is disorienting. Also, it's hard to remember when you're getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, like traffic.
Right.
Traffic is on that side now. Now we're like all of it is just it's hard.
It's just yeah.
Crossing a street. The fact that you got to
Oh yeah,
think
yeah.
about
Look
it
the
every
other
time for a
way.
while.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's got to be a conscious thought. I think that has not been a conscious thought for 40 years of my life has to be again. It's weirdly tiring. Like,
Like I'm exhausted. What'd you do? I went for a walk.
right? I forgot to eat the last 2 days because all my decision making, all my bandwidth was used being like, just keep looking, just keep checking side to side and wait till you don't see any cars. Then you know you're good. If you don't see any cars, you never know. That car might be parked. It might be past you. I could never remember.
I can tell you, if you ever go to London, you won't have that problem because they paint it on the street.
Hmm.
Nice.
Like before you cross, it says look left, and then you get to the other side, it says look right.
Nice. And I'll be like, a left-hand car? Like, are you talking about like so a left-hand car is where you sit on the left, but the stuff is on the right. I still get it wrong. And then I'll go ask a Bobby where the loo is.
So Randall, this was the first time you saw this movie?
Yes.
Oh wow. I was gonna say because
Were you disappointed? There's significantly less nudity in a movie called XXX than you would think.
Yeah.
The fact that it's PG-13 and titled XXX is
Confusing.
incongruous.
Yeah.
But they capitalized the middle X to make it different.
That's just how you write text now to make the person seem insane.
Yeah.
You just capitalize random shit.
Yep. It's great.
So you hadn't seen it. So what was your interaction with like X Games, Extreme Sports? Were you into that stuff at all?
Not really. No, my
No.
brother was, but I went to an X Games thing once because it was by my house. But no, I wasn't particularly into that at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
I
then.
watched them on television. I thought it was cool. Skateboard tricks are cool. Bike stuff is cool.
My brother was really into it, so I definitely had some of that, but I never chased any of it on my own.
Yeah, I never really did. I know the names of the most famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Hawk, Dave Mirra.
Matt Hoffman.
Matt
I didn't
Hoffman
know
was
his
in
name
this.
till yesterday.
I only know Matt Hoffman because he had his Matt Hoffman's BMX Legend, I think it's called. The demo was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Tony Hawk
Was.
is in the movie.
He
So
had
when you
twice.
say that thing, when you she pitches the game and they go, it's not a sellout. Like that's within earshot of Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
He's in that scene somewhere.
and that made him all of the money.
Yes, it
Yeah.
did.
That's hilarious. I never really. all of that just clicked right now that
Mhm.
he definitely knew that was being said.
I love that he's in the car jump scene and then he's in the very next scene and has a wardrobe change in between.
Yeah,
Gotta
me
get-
too. He's Tony Hawk. He's selling his. They're probably his clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure. They're like
100%.
Birdhouse.
Right.
So-
This movie was out. Everybody in this movie is except for the bad guys is wearing movie clothes from Pacific Sunwear. This movie is brought to you by the mall. The mall, year
The mall.
2000.
The goggles they can't sell. Put them on Vin.
Yeah.
Right. Some of the stuff is cool and like kind of holds up, and others is just so dated. Like even some of his shirts, they all look the same. They're all shaped the same, but some of the colors are like, oh, this is 2001.
Yeah.
That orange doesn't get worn anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody would make that a shirt now.
Especially his pants.
His
That I
motorcycle
think
pants.
have XXX embroidered on them.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh hell
Well, of
yeah.
course they would. That's what motorcyclists do.
Now we know
Yeah.
what I'm googling.
Motocross.
Can I buy those pants?
Can I buy XXX pants? All right. Do we want to do the questions or do we want to take
Let's-
a break?
I'm down to launch in the questions.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Just go for it. All right. So, who stands the most for saying no to this movie? Who stands to lose the most?
Because
Who
he had
says
already
no
done
to
the
it?
first Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
I
right?
think in general, I think it's still Vin, but I think it's fans of the Fast and Furious franchise is who stands to lose the most if Vin doesn't do this movie. Because Vin turns Fast and Furious into XXX movies. Like the last 6 more Fast and Furious movies are XXX movies than aren't at this point. And they all kind of became that after he got the executive producer
Yeah.
role of that franchise. So I think in general it would be that, like, they can't just still be hustling street racers 10 movies in. There's
Yeah.
3 Fast and Furious movies if he doesn't do XXX.
Right.
And he's not in one of them or 2 of them. Or like, do they even get through? Do they make a 4th one if he doesn't come back? Probably not.
Right.
No.
And
So-
like when you think about anybody else in this movie, it's the villain, which like he's already done Lord of the Rings at this point, and he doesn't do huge movies after this, so he probably doesn't lose anything. And
yeah, no,
then-
he's like a 3rd choice villain or whatever.
Right.
He's like, he should be. He's like high end TV villain, but not quite movie level. Kind of forgettable.
right.
He
And
could
then he
do
has-
like a Bond movie.
maybe, yeah. Wait, he did do a Bond movie.
Did he?
I-
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But he can't. I mean, I don't. He wouldn't be the top guy.
No.
Like he would be the guy that does all the dirty work for Jonathan
Yeah.
Pryce.
Right.
Like that would be good. This movie also doesn't have any luck with its casting. We talked about that a little bit. Like for movies to hold up, like the movies that hold up from back then had casting luck
Yeah.
with the side characters.
Uh-huh.
Like Twisters is a good example. Everybody loves Twisters. Everybody loves Bill Paxton.
But it's fucking Philip
But
Seymour
the
Hoffman.
fact that they got lucky with all that, like getting Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie, is why it's because that was supposed, it was supposed to be Garth Brooks. If it's Garth Brooks, the only thing anybody remembers from Twisters is that Garth Brooks was in it for some
Right.
reason.
Right.
And everybody still loves Bill Paxton, but the movie would not be that good. And they also like all those other people also were like they got lucky.
Right.
The character actor, like of all the people on their team, that it was like Alan Ruck was the only one that people really knew before it. That
Yeah.
weren't in the top 5 names or whatever in the movie. But he had our relationship to Alan Ruck as an audience was such that when he pops up in that, everybody's like, "Oh fuck yeah, Cameron's in this."
Yeah.
But there's no luck. There's no side characters in this movie that fucking popped off.
No.
No.
Not a one.
Like
right?
even
Danny
like
Trejo was already Danny Trejo.
Right,
Like,
and Sam Jackson
they're
was Sam
booking
Jackson.
Danny Trejo for the Danny Trejo of being Danny Trejo.
Yes.
But Michael Roof being that side guy, like, if that could have been, you go back to 2000 or whatever, that could have been like Garrett Dillahunt or whatever. And
Yeah.
then you're like, damn, remember, like, that would make this movie more memorable.
so you said something earlier about how it's not that kind of movie. And it's like whether it's not gonna, and that just made me think of like, yeah, all the Bond movies with Pierce Brosnan, they're not that kind of movie where someone's gonna like he's gonna figure it out, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about the new ones, they switched that, right? Because there's like characters that die in new ones. Well, I guess in Tomorrow Never Dies,
people die. People die in this movie, but they don't blowing up like Prague getting blown up.
Oh, okay.
It's not that kind of movie.
What movie? I feel like there's a pivot point where that changed, where movies do that now. What movie do you think would be that pivot point? Would it be like one of the Batmans?
Say it again.
So like in this era, they're not going to blow up Prague.
Right.
They're not going to do that. That's never going to happen. He's going to figure it out.
I see what you're saying.
But now that kind of stuff happens in movies, like the Snap and the Endgame.
Sure.
Or like where it's like, whoa, they did
like
it.
The Batman where they destroy Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are I mean,
is there a pivot point like where a movie?
Well,
these
aren't. These examples don't affect what we're talking about with XXX because those are like the true genre of both movies you just mentioned is fantasy.
Okay.
So XXX isn't presented as a fantasy. It's a real world-ish action thriller, like a Die Hard or whatever.
Right.
Like it's definitely over the top and stupid and action and whatever. It's like a little superhero-ish in the vibe of the character, but it's not a superhero movie. Doing the Snap in a fantasy movie, yeah, it's heavy shit, but it's still a fantasy. Like there's no reality to that.
Gotham doesn't exist. Prague does.
Right. Prague blows up in a movie like this at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the premise of this movie.
Okay.
But movies like this don't end like that.
Okay.
If something blows up, like the Kremlin in Ghost Protocol,
right?
Like that's at the beginning, and then the rest of the movie is revenge on that or whatever, solving that thing. But it doesn't.
It's an inciting
The end
incident.
of Ghost Protocol isn't that bomb blowing up San Francisco or whatever. Like it's not that kind of movie. It's got to be a little. You got to be more. It's got to be a little bit more thinking the rest of the time. Like Peacemaker does spend time. Peacemaker's a kind of a dumb action movie. Like it's not the best movie. It's just an example I can think of one where like the tone they had set for the movie and the reality based things they were using for that movie, because like that's a movie that's based on an article. One of those, like enough of that movie was real, and then they built a story around the real stuff. The story is not real at all, but because it's dramatic and they talk that the consequences of their actions affect them. They're affected by what they have to do, like those kind of things. If Vin Diesel ever felt affected by what he had to do, maybe this movie could have that ending.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not, so it isn't.
Right.
It's
okay. That clears that up for me.
right. It's just like if it's popcorn, this movie's popcorn.
Yeah.
And if it's a popcorn, Prague's not blowing up.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. What was your all's favorite location for XXX? Like
Probably
place.
his party den.
Yeah, that's what I want to go to Vin's house.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
That oddly clears out really quickly.
Yeah,
I show up.
I mean, when
like a 90s house
when
party.
people rappel through every window,
yeah,
you're gonna start moving quick. You don't have to wait for people to be like, "Get everybody go!" Like you're just gonna go. Everybody's got the same idea.
It's between that and the chateau.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of those lofty places where like the elevator has the doors that split and it's just
like
a giant fucking elevator. So everybody just got on the elevator and they were like, "Is that it?" Ding. They hit G and then they fucking get out of there.
Big metal door. Yeah.
I've always wanted an apartment like that, but
Paul and I call that a Brian Kinney apartment. Do you know what the reference of that is? From that gay show on from Showtime.
Then definitely not.
You've never watched it? Queer as Folk.
Nope.
Okay, never mind then. All right.
Man, you can't just be like that gay show from Showtime and then take a long enough break that I have to stop myself from getting
guessing.
canceled.
That was me dancing around trying to remember the name of it. I was
Right,
like,
and that was me.
listing
That was
the
me
things
trying
I
to be like
think till I got
Dexter,
to it. Dexter.
and then you'd be like, no, and I'd be like, but it's
No.
Miami. Like, so a little.
No, he's gay in 6 Feet Under, not Dexter. He's straight.
Right, it's not Dexter's not overtly gay, but it is in Miami, so
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff happening in the bacorund.
He's fucked around with a dude or two.
yeah, he definitely has. If he's killing people, he's getting away with more than that.
Yes, correct. Very
He's on
He
the
knows how to cover his tracks.
Are you on the down low? It's like I'm a serial killer down low. I'm bi. Everybody knows I'm bi in my life.
But he only has
I
sex
do
with
keep
bad
serial-
people. They're
Right.
only
He
bad
only
people.
fucks bad people.
That's it. That's all he does.
Yeah,
I fuck bad gays and I kill bad straights.
yeah.
Dexter, the reckoning.
The Reckoning. One of my favorite scenes was when they bring him all the cars and there's that cop and he's like on the window and then the whole
Whole thing,
window
yeah.
falls. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Like that's pretty funny. Like one of those moments where you're trying to be sneaky and then you're just the most attention.
Yeah.
And it's
I thought like the way that scene resolved, and they were like, and Vin Diesel was like, "Is that one of yours?" And he's like, "Is it one of yours?" And the way they keep going back, and that guy's like, that guy finally just believes Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
It's like, so he doesn't know for sure it's not one of his.
He's a bad criminal.
But if he knew that wasn't his guy, so he should have just been like, "Well, that's not my guy. I know it's not my guy. So
Right.
whatever happened there is because of you." But he just was like, "I guess this just also happened." What are the odds? There must be odds, so I guess it's possible. It's not 0% that the same cop I saw earlier. The first time I saw that cop was also the first time I saw you, and now he's up there and you're right here.
Right.
yeah,
It's probably nothing.
probably nothing. Never mind.
My whole criminal career is built on coincidence, so I'm not going to
How
start questioning it
serendipitous.
now. Serendipity 99. That was
Yeah,
the name of his group.
Serendipity 99. I saw the same guy twice. Back in 99. We
Same two
started a
guys.
group. Yeah. My old group was Deja Vu 99.
Yeah, it was coming up.
Do you guys have a double feature for XXX?
Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Just so something is finally XXX about the evening.
Yeah.
Did I take yours?
No, it's just a really good one.
Just the X.
That's great. Fucking no.
I mean, this
No.
has
Nothing but trouble. Or not nothing but
if
trouble.
looks could kill vibes.
If looks could kill, that's
Yeah.
what I was going for.
Right. Because even there was that one scene where you were like, "And now you're the French teacher." It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you're in charge, and like hands the
Oh yeah, he
the
did. He
Q
had the
character
same
a
look
gun.
on his face.
Yeah,
He should
yeah.
have said
He's
it.
like, what?
I
It's
am
like,
the French teacher.
I
It wouldn't
yelled
have
it.
made less sense than a lot of the other shit in that movie, and it would have been a fun joke for us.
Us only. Like, it was when
They
I
already
said
made
it.
a really stupid Vandals reference.
Oh.
They might as well make one to fucking If Looks Could Kill.
If looks could kill, I was so excited when I said that because I was like, this is the only person that is gonna get this joke. I was like, now you're the French teacher, and Jeff's like, fuck yeah.
mad that I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
All right, mine was XXX Return of Xander Cage. I might watch that one. I might
Sure.
like rent it. I want to watch it. We even did watch the opening sequence on YouTube because it's a cool. He skis in the jungle, and then
I also realized earlier when I was talking about some of my favorite stuff that not only was I having a hard time remembering if the thing I was thinking of was from the opening scene of the third XXX movie that you turned on, but also some of the stuff I was describing was from those commercials you showed me after that. Those Audi commercials
Mhm.
that they copied or whatever. The guy skiing, the jungle skier guy.
Yeah.
Like I was like the jumps that you don't see. Like I realized the scene I was picturing was that guy in
Doing
the
the flips.
in the wheat field or whatever, This isn't even from.
This
Not only
is-
is it not from the same movie, it's not from a movie at all.
I'm sorry.
And I was questioning
My
in my
fault.
head. I didn't say anything, but I was like, I don't remember him driving a car through a field at all in this
no,
movie.
he drives a
He's
dirt
ski.
bike.
He drives a dirt bike. Vin does. The
and
thing that I was
jumps.
picturing though was the guy
Yeah.
skiing.
He skis through,
Oh, okay.
which I showed.
It's
Jeff
pretty cool. We
afterwards.
like you should put one on.
I'll show you. There are these
we got that
Audi,
screen.
these
'cause it's
Audi
fucking dope.
commercials.
Okay.
There was these Audi commercials where this guy skis on like other like sand and grass and like through a jungle,
Okay.
and then they put it in the movie
Okay.
And
as
yeah,
the
the third
opening
one.
sequence.
Okay.
He does that, but I was talking about it and then I showed him, and it's something. It's just like you can really go anywhere or something like
Okay.
that in your Audi.
Turns out you can ski down anything if
Mhm.
it's basically just falling.
Yeah, it's
If it's
basically
steep
falling.
enough, you can fucking go. If you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
if you can
Can
stay on
do
those
it.
skis, it fucking looks like you're skiing, buddy.
But they're cool. Anyway, did you guys have a sequel? I almost want to skip this one
I
Yeah, there's
because there is a
there's
terrible
two
sequel.
triple X's and 6 Fast and Furious sequels to this. So yeah.
Yeah, we can skip this one.
All right, if you could recast one person to make this movie better, what would
Uh,
your recast be?
The love interest for Uma Thurman.
Yeah, that would
yeah.
be. That's a really good one.
I think movies like this always live or die on the villain, and this is not a great villain. Like he wasn't a good villain in The Equalizer.
He's just
Like-
he's just bad. Why is he bad? Why
Yeah,
is
we
he
don't
like
know-
that?
Because he was disenfranchised from the Russian army.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's a good reason.
No,
for
no,
him to
no.
be
Right,
bad.
but it's so your move is to destroy the world. That's like it. But also, even like the motive. I don't even care about the motivation. I just don't think the actor is memorable enough.
I don't think that actor is good enough to carry on this kind of role by himself, which is
Yeah.
why in the other movies where he's much smaller, he's way better.
Right, like the guy in the wheelchair in Shooter that's also in The Saint. He's like an older Russian guy. You should know who I'm talking about right now because you know both those movies.
Yeah.
The guy Val Kilmer puts on in The Saint. He dresses up like him and looks just like him.
Mm.
His name is like R-A. It's either R-A-D-E or R-A-B-E. It's really Russian, but like. If he's the bad guy, he's a better bad guy. Just have this guy be the second heavy. And he's a good second heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Raid Sir.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's in a few things.
This
Like,
guy.
Oh, sure.
yeah. I mean, I think he was in Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah.
But he's just a better.
Dude,
He
you know
feels
who
more
would've
capable.
fucking crushed as a villain in this movie is Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
He would have been so good.
Yeah. You do that, and then the rest of it can stay stupid, and the movie is more memorable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to give Asia Argento. Because, yeah, she could have been better, but the movie had one woman in it. Just one. Like,
Mhm.
and a lot of the dialogue around her character and towards her character is absurd.
Yeah.
Like wild, like just such like misogynistic in that first meeting or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why is he doing this? And then the end he has to let her drive, and it seems
I forgot about my favorite line in the whole movie. Enough business. Now we party. Bitches come.
Yes.
I did like how that guy recognized him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he gets killed by him, which is kind of like get killed by your hero. That's
Yeah.
fine. You know, when you in the air, and that's the most epic way to die. You know what? If I'm gonna have to choose,
Yeah, I want to get killed by PewDiePie.
I want to like dirt
Literally
bike.
the only other
Yeah.
YouTuber name I could pull, and I still might be wrong.
No, you're right. You got it.
in the air over a fence on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
You know,
Sick way to go.
By your YouTube hero?
By your
Oh my
YouTube
god! What if I
hero?
got killed by a motorcycle driven by the guy that shows me all the Andor
like
Easter
Travis
eggs?
Pastrana.
What a satisfying way to go!
All right.
What's next?
Do you guys have a better title for
I
Triple
have
X?
so
No.
many.
Oh, you do. Awesome.
So many.
I have a couple. I'm not.
I'm not arrogant enough to think that there's a better title for my brain for this movie. You're gonna change his tattoo?
Yeah.
All these titles have to fit on the back of his neck. That's the rule.
Okay.
So Training Day,
Training Day.
Tropic Thunder, Nick Angry
All right.
instead of Nick Fury, Xander Cage's Pro Trayer.
Cage
He
fighter.
grinds on a dinner
yeah.
tray.
That's
Boom! And explosions.
Nice.
Boom. I would have seen it if it was called Boom.
Yeah.
I wrote Guardians of the Extreme.
Oh, John's honorable mention is James Bond's Pro Skater.
Oh, that's good.
James Bond's Pro Skater. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
X gonna give it to you.
Yep. Sure.
Which is
Absolutely.
also
Your soundtrack
also
song?
my
So,
soundtrack
yeah, it was
song
mine
that
too.
should have been
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
That song. This
I think that's in State of the Union.
this movie holds up more if that's the soundtrack.
Yeah.
If the soundtrack is built around that song instead
Yeah.
of the other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though hip hop at that era, like you would have to still dig back a little bit. It can't be all 2002.
Mm-hmm. Right. Do you have a description that's right? That's technically right, but not correct.
I wrote 4.
Ooh, perfect. Because I didn't write one of those.
Someone whose friends told him you should try stand-up comedy discovers a helicopter's only weakness: 10 feet of tall barbed wire fence. Americans and Russians show each other how they kiss. Spoiler: it's different
And wrong.
and wrong. An American secret agent shows Europe how to do sick grinds. And that's it. I thought I had 4. I have 3.
All right, let's do the Kevin Bacon game.
Yeah.
Should I
Right,
go
we're
first?
going this week to last week.
This week to last week. And it sounds like all of us got it in one.
Let's find out. Bjorn, you go first.
All right, so Vin Diesel to Paul Rubens. Vin Diesel is in Riddick
Oh, thank Christ.
with Jordy Mullah.
Sure.
Who's
Don't look
in
at
Blow.
us. You wrote it down.
It's the brother. It's the brother in Blow
Oh, okay.
with Paul Rubens.
Sure.
All right.
Vin Diesel is in Avengers Endgame with Paul Rudd, who is in Reno 911 Miami with Paul Rubens.
Oh. Vin Diesel, Knockaround Guys with Christopher Walken, who was in Batman Returns with Paul Rubens.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that came to me on one of our breaks. The one I had originally written down took a little longer. Vin Diesel, Guardians 2.
This guy.
Kurt Russell, Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, he's in Bad Boys too. He
Yeah,
plays
he's-
Johnny Tapia. Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, that's okay. I thought,
I'm the worst.
we were doing a podcast. All right, let's find out what the Raz thinks. Are we done with the questions?
I think so.
Do we watch this so you didn't have to?
Oh yeah. Did we watch this so you don't have to?
I don't think so. This movie delivers what it promises.
it's
it
great.
does not underdeliver its promise. If you could look at the poster and think you might have fun, you probably will. If the poster turns you off, don't watch it. But it delivers on its promise.
What Jeff said.
I thought it was great. Lots of cool stunts.
It did have great stunts.
Yeah, successfully. It delivered. Like, that's all I want out of a movie is to deliver what it promises.
Yeah.
And this movie does that 100%. So, sure. You can tell already if you'll like it. Like, if any of this feels like you might like it, you should watch it.
Yeah.
If you've hated this, all of it, don't watch it. You know better. You know what's up. Should we, is that all the questions?
Yeah, that's all. I
Think so.
All right, let's find out what the Raz has to say. My guess, if I had to bet,
Uh-huh.
I don't think you finished it.
I don't think he did either. I almost didn't.
This
finish
is a
it.
turn it off movie for the Raz. This is X'd out. That's his ultimate title. X no. All right, so let's see what he has to say. All right, so we're here with the Raz. We're about to talk XXx, but you're out of town right now. You're taking a little trip. I want to hear about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been busy all summer, and I zipped up to Michigan, where I am from, home of Eminem, Madonna, Ted Nugent, Bob Seger,
Jeff
Muscle
Daniels?
Plug, if you like Jeff Daniels,
Michael Moore? Sinbad?
Sinbad, lot of the Dayton Family. If you remember the song Flint Town, it's a hip hop song from the late '90s.
Is that where you are? Are you in the greater Detroit area, or?
No, I'm north. I'm in a little town called Bay City, which coincidentally is where Madonna was born. Bay City, Michigan. It's about 15 minutes from Saginaw, where Stevie Wonder, the not blind guy, was born. Even though he said he's blind, finally, he announced that if you need to address to the news that you actually are blind, hey, guess what, guy? You're not.
Right. I saw him at a Target in Woodland Hills once, and he seemed blind. But then those supercuts really make it seem like not blind.
Hey, man, it could be a giant prestige, and we're all being had.
Right, or maybe he's like Daredevil.
Right. I mean, that's the thing too. Is like he. I wouldn't put it past the universe to give a man like him the talent of singing and songwriting and also osmosis or whatever that is.
Yeah. He's really good sonically, so maybe he just heard that mic stand coming back at him. Things like that.
I mean, look, there's only 4 directions you can go, and if he felt it fall, when you're that much of a performer, right? We know how mic stands go, right? Like,
yeah,
we know enough. We've played with enough to where it would be second nature. Like if it falls, we could probably catch it back. So, but that clip is kind of
it's amazing.
It doesn't help the cause that he is.
Right, and it doesn't hurt that it's the Paul McCartney's involved.
Right.
It's just a whole thing of maybe he's not blind. It's the is Stevie Wonder blind rabbit hole is a fun way to waste an afternoon if you want to, because I mean the truth is he probably is, but damn, these clips, when you put these clips in this order, the 8 times in 70 years he pulled something off, if you run them in order, damn.
I mean, you know what? It makes me think he's not blind, because maybe he's seen the clips and that's why he's talking about it. Maybe he saw the clips on the internet and he's like, you know what, I should address this. I'm actually blind, and instead of
I saw Stevie Wonder live a few years ago when there was that shooting in the Oregon district in Dayton, and Chappelle threw a block party. And then at the end of Stevie Wonder's set, Chappelle came out. He's very drunk, and he's talking about Stevie. And then he starts singing, what Stevie Wonder thinks is the song "I Just Called to Say I Love You." You know, a Stevie Wonder song.
Right.
And the first words of that song are "I just called," and Chappelle's so drunk that he does "I just called out your name," and and he starts singing a James Taylor song, and Stevie Wonder, it wasn't seamless, but he clearly lost interest in what was happening, but started playing that song just so it could end.
Right, man. I mean, I'll tell you, that's those musicians can it's when you're that old and that talented, it's jazz, right? Like you almost play along to what Chappelle's singing. Even I'm sure he knows the song, but even if he didn't, Stevie Wonder's one of those guys who could hear a Taylor Swift song for the first time and figure out and almost be like, I follow a couple drum accounts on Instagram where it's like a drummer or whatever hearing a song for the first time, and they still know how to do it, you know?
He's incredible. It was one of the best performances I ever saw, capped off with one of the more hilarious "what the fuck are you doing" moments I've ever seen live.
Right. Yeah. Hilarious.
But it was his birthday and whatever.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're about to talk XXX.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen XXX before this?
You know, here's the thing, and I mean this in all seriousness. I don't think I have, because I didn't remember any of this.
I mean, this is one where I know for sure I saw it, but I had the same thing. I definitely didn't see it twice before now.
Right.
But I also had the same experience last night. Right, we record these kind of out of order, so in a few episodes, this is a call forward to something in a few episodes. But I just watched the X-Files movie.
Okay.
And I have definitely seen that. I saw that in the theater. I've seen that a bunch of times. And watching it the other day, I didn't remember anything.
It's wild how, whether it's nostalgia, I don't know, but it's wild how there are some movies that you may have only seen once and it's seared in your brain. There's scenes or whatever. Then there's movies like The X-Files or even like XXX where you don't remember anything about it, even though you've seen it a couple times.
Yeah.
It's wild how some things just embed in your brain or memory, which, you know, it's like hanging out with uncles or whatever. Like growing up, you feel like you see your uncles or whatever all the time. Or it seems like your dad's coworker came over all the time. And then you're 40 and you're thinking about when you're 10 and you're like, oh, how he came over a lot. And it's like, no, he came over maybe twice, but it seemed like, you know, like,
oh yeah, I know completely what you mean. I have the same, like, I'm dealing with that when I look back, like just in my comedy career. Like there were some of these guys that, like the vets that I was like, that kind of took me under their wing or whatever. And when I think about them and their impact, it feels larger than it is. And then to look back and be like, oh, I knew these guys for like 3 years.
right.
Because these are guys that were just like, I was in Cincinnati, you know, so sometimes it's Cincinnati, but a lot of times it's just Ohio. So we have these two guys just doing stand-up. It's just, there's no real, let's say, there's nothing topical or whatever about what they do. And then both these guys' brains broke simply because a black guy became president. Like it had nothing to do with the policies or anything. They were just mad at that. And so I was like, I don't want to be around guys that are just angry all the time about this. Like I had policy issues with Obama, but I don't. It certainly wasn't his race. I don't give a shit about that. Like I thought it was cool. He was a good speaker. He didn't follow through with what I wanted him to, but these guys lost their goddamn minds. And then I still think like, oh, they had such a big impact, but 3 out of 5 is what I was dealing with then. That's a hefty percentage.
Right.
But now at over 20, it's just a fucking drop in the bucket.
Fraction.
Right? I've been friends with you 5 times as long as I knew those guys. So.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, who cares? Like, and it doesn't seem like it.
Right. Well, and here's the deal: 25% of our life.
Right. And that's where it gets.
A quarter. I've known you a quarter of my life, if not a smidge more.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's definitely more than a quarter. Just for at my age, it's just under a third. I tell like Claudia's got a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old, so sometimes I'll talk to them about time perception, and they're like, "Oh, this is a crazy amount of time." It's like, well, it's because summer seems real long to you, because it's 3 months is a hefty percent of a 9-year-old's life.
Absolutely, huge.
I can't believe that July's almost over. I can't believe that New Year's Eve wasn't last week.
Right.
It goes so goddamn.
It's insane. It breaks you.
Remember when you were a kid and you get a haircut and it felt like it took all day, and now you barely have time to sit out and close your eyes and space out. They're like, "How's this look?" You're like, "Fucking, did you start? You should start."
Well, and in our defense, and in your defense, and in the barber's defense, you don't have that much hair, so it is a easy snip. And
yeah, I mean, it's the summertime, so I've just been getting it buzzed. The last few years is either just clean it all off or let it go for a while.
Right.
But yeah, it's just a half hour doesn't feel like anything now.
No, a half hour is a smidge. Like, that's the thing too, is like people are like, oh, it's 35, 40 minutes to get to Burbank or whatever. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Yeah. It seemed like people in LA hate traffic so much because it takes 45 minutes to get anywhere. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It goes so fast when you're actually thinking about things or listening, or you tune out or whatever. You take a nap like I do and you drive with your knees. It's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like,
I remember in 2010 when I first moved to LA, there was all this like the differences between New York and LA, whatever. Like, I feel like all that time alone in your car in LA kind of helps. And I try to make this joke and it never really worked, but you learn a lot about yourself when you sit in that car. And then also, if you're trying, and then even if you're not, just check your iPod's top 25 played and realize, turns out I like Aerosmith more than I thought. I didn't know 2.5 Aerosmith albums were gonna round out my top 25. What the fuck?
Exactly. That's wild.
Have you been
That's
to
wild.
that breakfast diner that XXX was filmed at? Is down just south of Culver City. Dave has taken me there. He took me there a couple times. Simply because, like, the first time he's like, check this out, and wouldn't tell me why we went there, and then we just walked in and he was like, look, and I was like, this is from a fucking movie. And then they have a bunch of XXX pictures on the wall.
I'll have to go check it out. I didn't know that. I love that type of stuff. Before the internet, and I mean before Instagram and TikTok, I had an idea for a show I was pitching around where it would be me going like where are they now of movie locations, and then now there's a few TikTok accounts and everything that do that, because I'm an idea guy and I'm not a doer. I'm a thinker. I'm not an achiever. I think of things for other people to do. But that's cool. It's also, to get back to XXX, because you and I can talk and ramble for hours.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
No.
Like,
a solid idea for
a movie. Like I would say the first 20 minutes, I was even like, okay, this guy, he's Logan Paul 20 years before Logan Paul. Like, he's driving and he's talking to the camera and all this stuff, and they're getting tapes. I'm like, that's cool. He's doing it. He's kind of got a cause. Okay, that's cool. This rich guy who puts a sticker on his expensive car that says skateboarders are going to hell or something is a little bit much. But it's a cool idea for a movie. Like, it's 21 Jump Street with X Games people in it. I get it. That's cool.
Right. I mean, all they did was take away the content part and add 10 people to his crew, and then they made 5 more Fast movies out of it.
Right. Like, I would have loved them more. I mean, I would have liked a little bit more of the content element, almost. Like double down on that. Like, they recognized them later on. You know, one of the lackeys recognized them, but I almost would have liked that have been like that's almost something where now you could remake it and have it be YouTube, like Twisters with Glennie doing the tornado stuff, and you have the people help you, flash mob, help you save the day or something like that. Could be cool.
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen the videos. I don't remember if they showed us. I wanted to see more of the videos they made.
Yeah.
And all of that.
But
like, that was pretty.
I mean, it was a silly, cheesy movie. It got a little loosey-goosey with the rockets and all that. It could have been, if they grounded a little bit more, it could have been awesome. You know, it's like Point Break.
One or the other, right?
You know.
Either ground a little bit more or go crazier.
Right.
The in-between thing is
crazy bullets, like.
Right. Why? How come sometimes you're a superhero and sometimes you're not?
Right.
Either all all one or all the other. Right. It's the difference between Die Hard and Die Hard 2, right? He's more of a superhero in Die Hard 2, but at least the movie itself stays consistent with that. This movie vacillates between he always wins and he actually just lost somehow.
James Bond. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. So, how many XXX outfits do you wish you had? just
baby,
the coat. I mean, you gotta have that coat somewhere.
You can't. I mean, I had a feeling you were gonna bring something up about his fashion because it's rips, dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
All of it. Like, here's the deal. People shit on Vin Diesel, but he kind of made the waffle tee, the tight waffle tee, cool before Jason Statham and all those people. Like, it's like the Latino or whatever wannabe. Like, it's just a simple, tucked in, and it's just like a fitted. It shows off your shape, and it's like a waffle tee. And the necklace, he wears the white tee and the necklace, looks just like Dom.
Yeah.
But then that coat was awesome, and he wears like the white beaters, like, got that coat. I mean, look, dude, I love a good coat. You know me.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's cool about it, about that fashion, is it's from an era where if they were too like specific on what was trendy, like that shit don't hold up at all.
Right.
There's no nostalgia for 2001.
Right.
Or that soundtrack.
It's right.
But
I mean, Rammstein's pretty good though.
I mean, it's not bad, but when you go back and look at the movies with that kind of stuff, it's almost like the soundtrack is why it doesn't hold up as much.
Right. Absolutely.
It's
other than the flip phone that has Samuel L. Jackson talking on it, that dated technology, is a little goofy, because especially at the end when he calls him, he's looking at him like you and I are talking, right? Like he does the flip phone and he's talking, then it cuts, and then it cuts back, and it's like a third person where he's sitting at the counter talking. So somehow the camera phone had a alternate camera angle.
That's yeah, right. They lost a little consistency.
Also, I love Samuel Jackson when he was in every movie, but like I also imagine him being like, "I'll do this, but can something be wrong with my face? Can I look like I've been through it?" Like
yeah.
Like
He had the negotiator haircut, and
yeah,
that Sam Jackson, that haircut Sam Jackson, those movies didn't hit as well as they should for some reason. The Negotiator is incredible. Right. But the only Sam Jackson with that haircut that was a hit was Captain Marvel. I mean, XXX was, I liked it. I think it's fun.
I like it. I'm going to probably find the third one. I don't care about watching it with Icy Cube, but I'll watch the third one maybe with Vinny, where he comes back. Return of Xander Cage. Also, dude, if you want to play a drinking game, get out a bottle of Jack. In the first 10 minutes, take a drink every time you see the XXX tattoo on the back of his neck.
Man, you just want people to die. You could take out a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper and do it every time, and you'll just get sick.
Right.
You won't die. It'll still suck.
Dude, so many times it's like, I got it. I get it.
It's right. I love this, like, in movies before everybody had a cell phone, because in the X-Files thing it came up too. Like in '98, watching them use the cell phones, I'm just like, oh man, having a cell phone would be cool. And watching it a couple of days ago is like, well, my phone wouldn't work in that room today. How the fuck? What are you talking about? It definitely didn't work then.
Right.
How
about movies like this? Like when they were on that cocaine farm, I love too, because it reminded me of 80s and 90s action movies where an action scene would happen and then they would replay it 5 times in slow motion from different angles.
Yeah. That's the old we could only do this once.
Right.
Right. It happens in a lot of Jackie Chan.
Let's show, yeah.
Right. The big stunt at the end of Police Story when he jumps off that thing and slides down the pole. They just show that stunt from 5 different cameras. The full thing too, because they could only do it once. And also he fucked himself up real bad, but.
Or like Van Damme, let's show the same kick to the abdomen from 4 different angles.
Right, for the whole movie, because all he does is kick. We're gonna do funny. Double Impact soon, and I can't wait to find out what you think about that. But so would you recommend XXX?
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
Yeah, I would
on a list of Vin Diesel movies, it might be down there, but I'd recommend it as a fun James Bondy type of 90s movie. If there was a list of 90s adventure action movies, I'd put it up there. Yeah,
I would. Right, early 2000s, like the
2002. I'm sorry, not 90s, but yeah, 2002.
Yeah, this wouldn't make a top 100 list from the 90s, but from the 2000 to 2005 or whatever, there's not that many.
In a small window of the early 2000s.
Basically from 2001 to, I don't know, John Wick or whatever, it would be on a top 10, top 20 action movie from that era.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's after John Wick. I mean, there's still not like a ton of them coming out now, but there's more. And it basically just stems from the John Wick guys. Like, anybody that was involved in John Wick.
Secret society. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody too. Old man, love hurts.
Right. But even the Fall Guy was directed by the guy that worked on, like the stunt guy that worked on The Matrix that then made John Wick. Like, the good action movies are being made by the John Wick family tree now.
Right.
So, all right, that's XXX. How you want to sign off today?
I gotta. Well, this is dated, so I won't say that. But it's be kind to yourselves and each other, but also, appreciate the people from your childhood, which is an interesting thing to say. Like it's good to. I don't know. I want to dump one out for Ozzy, for Theo Huxtable, and Hulk Hogan, because 3 staples of my youth. You guys, people listening to this, we filmed this, we recorded this a couple weeks ago or whenever this comes out, but 3 major staples of my youth passed away. And I was talking to my brother, and I'm like, this is going to be happening a lot more. as we get older. And it's just, it makes you realize how fun the stuff was in the 80s.
Right.
Good or
And I
not,
hate to, I hope I'm not the one breaking this news, but Chuck Mangione died today too.
Remind me who that is.
He plays Feel So Good on the French horn, and he's on a bunch of King of the Hills.
Oh,
he's a Megalomart
man.
spokesman, like another guy from When You're 19, right? You just
right.
On all those King of the Hills, and that was how I found out about him. So that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that was your sign off, but I do have a follow up here. We'll talk about it next time. So all right, that's the Raz on XXX. We'll be right back, wrapping up this episode. All right.
What's the follow up?
Who's the? I don't have any. My oldest friend is from. I met him when I was 14. I don't know anybody, or have any contact with anybody from before that. How far back do you go?
I mean, might be similar with my buddy Paul. My buddy Paul, contact, like how often contact, like consistent or every
I just
5
mean
months or every,
I mean, honestly,
in general,
I don't even have the ability to contact anybody from before 14.
Got it. Okay. So then, I would say I have some, other than like Facebook, I may see some people prior, but I would say more so around probably 13, 14, like middle school area, middle school age. There may be somebody on Facebook that I see post from when I was like 10, but I also rarely use Facebook. So it's not like I've talked to that person in ages. Whereas my buddy Paul or my buddy Justin, I knew in high school, like him and I will text occasionally about like Blink 182, every 9 months or whatever, or, something like that. So it's like,
that's nice.
Probably that. But it is interesting how, like, and you were talking about Ohio and those 3 year of comedians is like, I've lived in Orlando, I've lived in Chicago, I've lived in LA now, and I've lived in Michigan. And it is fascinating how, like, I lived in Orlando for 3 years and 3.5, almost 4 years. And like, there was a knit where you'd see the same, 4 years of friends. And then now there's one girl that I met that when I was in Austin, most recently, I had dinner with her and her boyfriend because I've known her for 20 years now. And it's an interesting thing how you'll have these people that'll come and go. Then every fragments will kind of stick, and it's wild how people coming into your lives and affect your life in so many different ways or help enrich it. And then you'll never see them again.
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about that, especially when you brought it up. Is this the town you grew up in? Like, are you? Yeah, basically. Did that pop into your head because you're back home where you were when you were 14?
No, maybe because it may have popped into my head because Hulk Hogan died and Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne died, and it's just one of those things where it's like
that takes you back to junior high pretty quick.
Really quick.
All those people, these three were all just childhood folks.
It's 71, however old is old for a wrestler. Yeah. So it's especially someone like him, or like Ozzy, it's who also was not too far off in age, like 8 years or something like that. 7 years, maybe Ozzy was 10, 15 years older, but or even like Theo Huxtable, like he wasn't that much older than us, and and it's things like that where it's like look, Walter Matthau and people, like older, the in memoriam on the Oscars. That's always, but there are, it really, the older you get, the more you're like, oh man, that really, it takes you back. Like, it's like you said, like, it seems like it was August yesterday or whatever. Like, it's like,
it feels like they should put exclamation points by the ones that were surprised. Like, in a weird way, like the way the American healthcare system works, and just in a general sense, like the black men don't generally be old.
Right.
And so it's like even more like he just drowned.
Right. Like, in a current. Like,
it's so, God damn, it's so fucked, man.
Like, it's one thing, like, look, Hulk Hogan or Ozzy. Look, he had Parkinson's, he was old, and shockingly, the drugs didn't kill him. Hulk Hogan, same thing. 71, not a bad run. Still relatively young in 2025, but with all the needles he's used and on his heart and all that, still a good run. But Theo, and I feel I can't even remember his name, but like,
Malcolm Jamal
drowning
Warner.
with his family and Malcolm Jamal Warner, right?
Man.
Like man, dude, that could, like,
Yeah, it's such a bummer. But on a lighter note, have you seen the movie Skip Trace? I just put it in the library. It's Jackie Chan and Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, yes, I saw that ages ago. A guy I used to know, I think, wrote it. Ben David Grabinski.
Oh man, I love it so much. It's so silly and funny, and the perfect pairing of the two guys' strengths. Like Jackie's made a career of hitting people with whatever's around, and Johnny's made a career of being the thing people got hit by.
Right.
It's very
I'll have to
fun.
rewatch it. I'll have to rewatch it.
One of the funniest things this is like a top 10 gag in any movie I've ever seen. Johnny pulls a gun on Jackie, and then Jackie does the thing where he takes it, and now he's pointing it at Johnny, but Johnny stays holding his hand. He doesn't. He's just holding finger guns at him still, but he's got the real. It's so goddamn funny.
Stuff that stuff you can't. I mean, stuff like that is just brilliant. Like, hey, what if I still use shot finger gun?
Perfect, man. I will. I'll talk to you soon. See you later, buddy.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Let's do right. How do we wrap this up now? We got plugs. I don't even know when this comes out. I don't have anything really to plug. Check out the Patreon.
Yeah.
Please check out the Patreon.
And all the shows Randall says all the time.
Love, hate, laugh show.
Love, hate, laughs.
Yep.
I think we did XXX.
Yeah.
We did XXX.
That's three. There's three of us. 3 boxes to check. We each get an X.
It's a double X.
Yeah, we checked all the boxes. We did it. I used to be XXX, and then I got mono. Working my way down to just a double. Anyway,
what's next week?
Next week is Blood Work.
Blood Work.
Yeah, came out the same day as this.
Did it really?
2002. Yeah. So, right, Clint Eastwood movie based on a book written by the guy that writes all those Bosch books. People like the Bosch TV show. That's fun. I like that show. So, okay. We'll talk about that next week. It'll be fun. Meeting adjourned.